As the 2016 NHL Draft neared, there was some uncertainty about how this class would compare to others. Auston Matthews was the clear #1 pick, and it was no doubt the Toronto Maple Leafs were going to cash in on his superstar potential. But unlike the star-studded 2015 draft, the rest of the 2016 group didn't inspire the same level of confidence. So what happened to the 9 players drafted after Matthews in the top 10? Have they managed to live up to the hype of being a high first-round pick? Today, we take a closer look at the 9 players drafted after Matthews in the top 10 and how their careers have panned out thus far. Let's dive in. The Colorado Avalanche built their Stanley Cup winning team by making the most of their top 10 draft picks, adding superstar talent like Gabriel Landeskog, Nathan MacKinnon, and Mikko Rantanen. These picks were instrumental in their success. However, not every draft decision was perfect. In 2016, the Avalanche selected Tyson Jost with hopes that he would become their next offensive star. Instead, Jost struggled to find his place, scoring just 45 goals and 103 points in 6 years with the team, often buried in the lineup. Eventually, he was traded to the Minnesota Wild, where he took on a limited bottom 6 role. In November 2022, the Buffalo Sabres claimed him off waivers, and in 102 games, he has managed 28 points. In July of 2024, he signed a 1-year contract in Carolina, where he hopes to crack a role in the NHL again. For the Montreal Canadiens, Mikhail Sergachev is a top 10 draft pick that leaves them wondering what could have been. Sergachev didn't fail to develop. Instead, the Canadiens traded the young defenseman to the Tampa Bay Lightning in a deal for Jonathan Drouin. In his first season with Tampa, Sergachev scored 9 goals and 40 points, setting a franchise record for rookie defensemen. Although he hasn't matched that scoring pace since, Sergachev became one of Tampa Bay's top young players. Now, in his 7th full season, he's a reliable defenseman who logs over 20 minutes per game, contributes offensively, and has 2 Stanley Cups to his name. In June 2024, he was traded to Utah, where he'll look to continue building his reputation as a solid top D-man. For the Buffalo Sabres, drafting a top 10 prospect a year after selecting Jack Eichel was a chance to shape their future. They chose Alexander Nylander, a highly regarded forward and brother of William Nylander, who had excelled as the OHL Rookie of the Year in 2015-16. While Nylander had the potential to be a game-changer, he struggled to adjust to the NHL. In hindsight, the pick didn't pan out as hoped. Nylander played just 19 games over 3 seasons with Buffalo, scoring only 6 points. Despite some success in the AHL, he fell short of top 10 expectations and was traded to the Chicago Blackhawks for defenseman Henri Jokiharju. Though Nylander showed promise in Chicago, a knee injury derailed his progress. After brief stints with the Penguins and Blue Jackets, he signed an AHL contract in 2024 with the Toronto Marlies. The Arizona Coyotes, in need of high-end offensive talent, selected Clayton Keller 7th overall, hoping he would become the cornerstone of their offense. Keller quickly made his mark, scoring 23 goals and 65 points in his 2017-18 rookie season, earning a Calder Trophy nomination. While his sophomore season saw a dip to 14 goals and 47 points, he still led the team in scoring. Recognizing his potential, the Coyotes signed Keller to an 8-year, $57.2 million contract in September 2019, cementing his role as a key player for the franchise. Since then, Keller has developed into an excellent scorer, averaging nearly a point per game over the past 2 seasons. His 2022-23 season was his best yet, with career highs of 37 goals and 86 points, followed by 76 points in 78 games in 2023-24. He hopes to continue that success with the newly minted Utah Hockey Club. When your last name is Tkachuk, there's a certain expectation about the type of player you'll become. Matthew Tkachuk has certainly lived up to his father's legacy as a gritty forward who's as eager to drop the gloves as he is to rack up points. Drafted by the Calgary Flames 6th overall, Tkachuk quickly made his mark, playing over 300 games, scoring more than 100 goals, and delivering over 450 hits. He's the type of player you hate to face but love to have on your team. However, everything changed for the Flames in the 2022 offseason when Tkachuk requested a trade. This led to a blockbuster deal with the Florida Panthers, where he signed an 8-year extension. Now, Tkachuk is a key figure in Florida's hockey scene and helped lead the Panthers to a Stanley Cup championship. When the Vancouver Canucks selected Olli Juolevi as the first defenseman in the 2016 draft, they had high hopes that he would become a cornerstone on their blue line. Standing at 6'3", Juolevi had the size and skating ability of a dominant NHL defender, with the potential to be a complete all-around player. Unfortunately, injuries derailed his progress. After joining Vancouver's AHL affiliate in 2018-19, Juolevi suffered an injury after just 18 games, ending his season early. He then battled a hip issue that sidelined him for most of the 2019-20 season. Juolevi finally made his regular season debut with the Canucks in 2020-21, appearing in 15 games and scoring 1 goal. However, after that, he was traded to the Florida Panthers and bounced around the AHL. He now finds himself playing overseas in Finland. Heading into the draft, Finnish forward Jesse Puljujärvi was widely considered at least the third best player available. His standout performance at the World Junior Championships, where he led in scoring, earned MVP honors, and helped Finland secure a gold medal, had some even suggesting he could go first overall. While he didn't reach that spot, the Edmonton Oilers eagerly selected him 4th overall when he was still available, hoping he'd complement their young, skilled core. Puljujärvi was brought to the NHL right away, but he struggled to establish himself, splitting time between the Oilers and their AHL affiliate, the Bakersfield Condors, through the 2018-19 season. Frustrated by his lack of progress, he returned to Finland for the 2019-20 season to try and regain his confidence. He returned to the NHL in 2020-21, posting consecutive 15-goal, 30-point seasons. However, given his draft position and the expectations, his performance has been disappointing. In February 2023, the Oilers traded him to the Carolina Hurricanes, and he later signed with the Pittsburgh Penguins, spending most of the 2023-24 season in the AHL. The Columbus Blue Jackets selected Pierre-Luc Dubois 3rd overall, banking on the big-bodied forward who was among the top North American skaters in the draft. Though there were debates about better options available, Dubois quickly proved his value on the ice. In his rookie season, he notched 20 goals and 48 points, but it was his physical, defensive presence that truly stood out. At 6'3", Dubois used his size to dominate, recording 127 hits. During his 4 seasons with Columbus, Dubois developed a reputation as an elite two-way player, consistently contributing around 50 points, 100 hits, and reliable defense. However, tensions off the ice led to a trade request, resulting in his move to the Winnipeg Jets in exchange for Patrik Laine. Dubois adapted well, but didn't fully blossom offensively with the Jets. In the 2023 offseason, the Jets traded him to the Los Angeles Kings for a second-round pick and 3 players. In 2024, after a lackluster year in LA, he was traded to Washington, where he'll suit up for the Capitals in hopes of finding his game again. Patrik Laine entered the 2016 NHL Draft as one of the most electrifying offensive talents available, known for his lethal scoring ability. At just 17, he impressed playing against men in Finland, tallying 17 goals and 33 points, making him a can't-miss prospect. The Winnipeg Jets selected him second overall, and Laine immediately delivered, scoring 36 goals and 64 points in his rookie season. Laine quickly established himself as a premier goal scorer, consistently netting over 30 goals and 50 points in his first 4 seasons. His standout 2017-18 campaign saw him finish second in the goal-scoring race with 44 goals. However, off-ice tensions with Winnipeg led to his trade request in 2020, resulting in a blockbuster deal that sent him and Jack Roslovic to the Columbus Blue Jackets for Pierre-Luc Dubois. Since joining Columbus, injuries and inconsistency have hindered Laine's performance. The Jackets hope that his raw talent suggests his better years could still lie ahead. And there you have it, the 9 players from the 2016 NHL Draft who were taken after Matthews in the top 10. So, how would you redraft the top 10 picks in 2016? Does Matthews still go first overall? Let us know in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more videos.